welcome to the Dakota Fundraising News Podcast. My name is Pat Ty, the head of product here at Dakota. Great to have all of you listening today. Today is July 16th. It is a Wednesday. We hope everyone is enjoying the summer. For all of our golf fans, very exciting week coming up with the Open Championship, which we are all very excited about here in the Dakota offices. Let's just jump right into it though. So as always, we'll start with job changes. I'll just go ahead and start running through it. First, we have Marianne Zhu. She has transitioned from her role as a financial advisor at Equitable Advisors. She has joined JP Morgan as a private client banker based in New York City. She previously has an investment banking background, so she should fit in very well at JP. Johanna Budeweg, apologies for the pronunciation there. I think I'm pretty close. Johanna has joined CIBC as a portfolio manager after departing from Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Similarly, wow, we're covering a lot of the big players here with JP Morgan, Merrill, and now we're going to cover Morgan Stanley, where Pierce Bosar has moved on to Morgan Stanley as an analyst in the international equity division focused on the equity asset class. He previously served as an alternative investments analyst at UBS and brings a strong analytical skills and sector experience to support institutional clients in his new role. Moving over to the RIA segment here, financial advisor Eric Wolf has registered Succession Financial as an independent RIA in McKinney, Texas. A lot going on here. One, I'm rewatching Succession right now. Wonderful show. And two, I just signed up for the San Antonio, Texas half marathon. So very exciting. If you're in San Antonio, come out and support. Very excited there. They were founded in 2018, but they operated under WealthStar Advisors since 2016. They typically invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and U.S. government municipal securities. Next, the $14 billion Mather Group, which is backed by the Vistra Group, a very prominent aggregator and a private equity of sort firm backing RIAs. The Mather Group is led by Scott Emblem and Ann Garcia, and they have $115 million in regulatory AUM. Next up, Composition Wealth. Composition Wealth has acquired two advisory teams, one in California and the other in Ohio. They have acquired Blue Oak Capital in Menlo Park and Centricity Wealth Management in Westerville, Ohio. This puts their total AUM at $9.5 billion. Moving over to the institutional segment, Indiana Public Retirement System has made a few commitments that we want to cover. First, they have invested in NCAP Energy Capital Fund 12. That is a co-invest for the Double Eagle 5 strategy. They have also made an investment in a Core Plus real estate fund with Lena Specialty Grocer Fund 3. They are doing some private credit with HPS, two different funds for about $100 million total. Actually, rather, that's one fund and one co-invest opportunity. And then they have done a infrastructure Core Plus deal for $15 million with Macquarie. The Vermont Pension Investment Committee, they have about $6.5 billion under management. They have made a commitment to private equity continuation solutions with HarborVest. That is a secondaries fund, $25 million. They have also gone to DFA for their SMID core balance strategy for U.S. equities for $96 million. TRS of Texas has a lot here, most on the real estate and private equity side, as well as one venture strategy with Blackstone. That's for Blackstone Life Sciences 6. On the real estate side, they've invested with FIVF. They've invested with Blue Owl Real Estate Fund 7, and they've invested with MSD Hospitality Partners. And then they did another private equity deal with TPG, and that is TPG Growth 6, $150 million commitment. There's a lot of commitments there. Adds up to just shy of $1 billion total. You can check all of those out in Dakota Marketplace on the Teachers Retirement System of Texas profile page. Moving to New Orleans, another sport call out. This weekend we have UFC New Orleans, Dustin Poirier retirement fight. I'm a huge fan. Very excited. It's going to be a bittersweet moment. Sewage and Water Board of New Orleans has affirmed a recommendation by the staff and Marquette to move forward with a private real estate and infrastructure search. The finalists are Brookfield, IFM, JP Morgan, and Macquarie. They intend to select two managers. Los Angeles Fire and Police Pension Fund, also in the news here. They've released an international small cap equity RFP that has been approved by RVK for a $225 million opportunity to replace Principal, who is their current manager. And then they have approved an extension with Scout Investments. Scout Investments' Ream Asset Management decision runs the passive treasury inflation protected securities fixed income strategy, and the Los Angeles Fire and Police Pension Fund will be retaining their services for an additional 5 years through August 31st of 2030. Moving over to our fundraising updates before we wrap up, you have Pacific Equity Partners has closed their 7th private equity fund at a hard cap of $3.2 billion. The commitments there include Canada Pension Plan Investment Board and other asset managers across North America and Asia. Moving over to Lorient here in the U.S., Lorient Capital has completed the fundraise for Lorient Healthcare Fund 3, $500 million in capital commitments, which is an oversubscription against a $350 million target. And then something we don't hear about a ton in this context, but the Ukrainian venture capital firm Flyer One Ventures has raised 50 million euros, which is roughly 60 million, 58.4 million US for Fund 5, which is investing in early stage technology companies across the Ukraine and wider Central, Eastern, and European region. That'll wrap it up for today. We do have some Dakota Cocktail events coming up. We have Washington, D.C. on July 21st, Boston on the 30th, Greenwich, Connecticut on the 14th, Dallas on September 10th, Los Angeles on September 17th, back to Boston on September 18th, Paris on September 23rd, and Toronto on October 28th. All of those have links to register on our website, which is pretty far in advance for us. So hope you all get the chance to join. We look forward to having you there. In the meantime, we will talk soon. Thanks, everyone.